For Leo ascendant people, again, I have divided this into three parts, and that is from April 1st to 10th, April 10th to 20th, and April 20th to 30th. Okay, so 3 days. And how I have divided it is on basis of Nakshatra transits and on also on basis of Rashi transits. Okay, for Leo ascendant people, right now Saturn is in the seventh house and in the nakshatra of Satabisha. Here, a lot of healing related to your relationships are happening. But again, it is putting needs drishti on the ninth house, that is the house of dharma. So you are somewhere there is lack of dharma which is happening from your side. So that is going to enhance, or that can start begin to happen now. Very very good period for you, because I will start now. Why? Rohit's sun will enter into Revati nakshatra on 31st of March, and Mercury will also enter into Aries on 31st of March. Okay, then Revati nakshatra is the nakshatra of Mercury, so sun is entering into the nakshatra of Mercury. Now it is again here in the 8th house. It demands deep dark knowledge and deep dark research. You want to get into deep researches and do knowledge, any field you are in. You are an IT professional, get into research, get into a lot of things which you don't know, and start to learn new things, because that is what will enhance your career. From here, Rohitji, if we see Mercury will enter into Aries on 31st March, that means Mercury from the debilitated position, that is from the 8th house, where it was getting a lot of trouble related to your sudden ups and downs. There were suddenly ups and downs. You were not able to concentrate. There was little bit of loss related to money, little bit tension due to kids, that kind of stress. Automatically, it will stop for you, because Mercury will enter into the house of Bhagya, that is house of your destiny. And for Leo ascendant people, Mercury is the extreme benefic planet, because it rules two houses of gains, that is the house of money and as well as the house of your gains, the 11th house. Okay, the house of your fixed assets and the house of your gains. And when it goes into the destiny house, that is the Bhagyastan, it is very, very good. Now, counter question here with everyone will be thinking that how can Mercury be good in the house of an enemy, that is Mars? Just see the placement of Mars, Rohitji. Mars is in the house of Mercury, and that is why this is called Rashi Parivartana Yoga. And here, Rashi Parivartana Yoga means that there will be no way that there will be an issue related to any kind of Mercury sitting in the house of Aries. Mercury will be making conjunction with Rahu here, and Rahu and Mercury are very, very good friends. Rahu sitting here takes you away from dharma and you start doing adharma activities. But overall, when Mercury comes here, Mercury will take you towards the line of dharma, or maybe to lot of spirituality. It will heal your soul. The ninth house is the house of your soul, right? If you go very much detail in the ninth house, it is the house of truth, principles, dreams, intuitions, good karma, luck, lottery, fortune, favors, so many things. But mostly it is called as the dharmastan. It is the house of learning, higher learning. And higher learning does not mean learning from book. It means the learning from knowledge, from the life, the knowledge of life, from life lessons from other people. That is what it says. Moving forward, Venus will enter into Kritika Nakshatra on 3rd April. Kritika Nakshatra is the nakshatra of Sun, and Venus will be entering into Kritika Nakshatra, that is in your 10th house. And 10th house, it will enter, because Kritika Nakshatra is on the border of Aries and Taurus. Okay, it starts in Aries and then goes in Taurus till 6 degrees, I guess. Yeah, 3 or 6 degrees. So here, Venus will enter into Kritika Nakshatra, and then later in 3 days, Venus will enter into Taurus. That is its own sign. Here, because Venus rules your career as well as your courage. Here, it's very, very good news is coming to your way. Something good is happening, something very big which you were planning for a long time in related to your career, or changing your career, or moving out of your current job place and getting into something better, or starting something of your own. This is the time that supports the most, because Rahu is having the support of Mercury, and Venus is going to be standalone sitting in the 10th house and giving you a lot of benefits related to the 10th house. Mercury will enter into Bharni Nakshatra. Again, that is the Nakshatra of Venus. Here, Venus will get a lot of support, because Bharni Nakshatra is the house of transformation, house of new, house of birth. This is how we are born. Like, it is the female yoni, which is a symbol of Bharni Nakshatra, and we are birth happens, a new life begins. Same way, a new way your job will begin, a new leap your job will take, a new leap your career will take. Because again, Mercury, your knowledge will be coming and sitting into the house of Venus or Nakshatra of Venus. Very, very good time for you. Now let's come to April 10 to 20th. Now this is the most crucial time, and there is one date which is very, very crucial here. That is 14th of April. On 14th of April, Sun enters Aries. Okay. On 14th of April, Sun, Rahu, and Mercury make a conjunction in the ninth house for you. And on 14th of April, Venus will enter into Rohini Nakshatra, the Nakshatra of Moon. So very, very important time for you. This time is the time when you have to enrich your soul. Ninth house. What is the ninth house? Dharma. You have to be very, very dharmic. You have to praise God. You have to pray to God. You have to get higher learning. You have to start reading. You have to get into the habit of, you know, getting into laziness should be avoided, and more activity should be done. Your soul should be enriched during this time, because Sun will be sitting in your ninth house and getting exalted here. That means it is a time when you can, some people get an enlightenment also, that kind of time, because Sun will be exalted in the house of fortune. For whenever we say that this is the Bhagyasthan or house of fortune, people start looking only to money. We have to understand. I I will quote KM Rao sir here. He told me that he told in a video that he went to US and he was seeing a chart of a female. That chart did not have any kind of relationship yoga. Always, it was always trouble in relationships. But she had a very good spiritual yoga where she could have become a very, very big spiritual personality and attained moksha also. So he said, you know what, your chart does not have a relationship yoga, but it has dharma yoga in here, and you can become very, very enlightened and very, very amazing during this time. You can go to great spiritual heights. But again, she asked the question that will I have money in if I get into spirituality, or will I just live like a monk? So he said, I started looking at the ceiling that, hey God, please take me. What have you done? If I'm telling that spiritually you will be so good, and she's talking about money, because the problem is that our society, our from the birth we are being told, and from first standard or second standard, teacher tells what will you become when you grow up. He'll say, I will become pilot, I will become teacher, I will become doctor, I will become engineer.
I
No
think
one
maybe
says,
maybe that person want combo money from spirituality. I will do yoga and spiritualism, and people will join me and give me money. So that is combo.
no. He said that no one asks, no one has this question that what is, I will grow up and become a spiritual leader. No one says that. I will say, everyone says, I want to become doctor, I want to become engineer, I want to become this, I want to become this. But who will take the responsibility of spirituality? Who will take the responsibility of people, getting people into spirituality, getting people on the line of dharma, right? So for that, a guru can initiate you. And here again, it says that a guru will initiate you here some way or the other. That guru can be your Atmakarka, either a 1 year old kid who will give you inspiration towards becoming a good human being, so that it's your first child born, that you will think, now because my son is born, I should leave all the bad habits, and my daughter is born, I should leave all the bad habits and move into the spiritual zone, start doing my. And spirituality does not mean sitting and just doing God. No, spirituality means being ethical in every practice you do. That is what spirituality is. Anyways, so Sun will enter here. Your soul should be enriched. If you have guru, your father, respect them, give them a lot of respect. Do some kind of pilgrimage, do some kind of mandir, or masjid, or by a church kind of. Go and visit there. Take the energy, take the blessing from God from there. Take the positive energy which is always maintained and always resides in religious organizations or places. And Sun here sitting here will look at your third house, so you will automatically become very, very active and courageous, and you will start taking risks. So it is a very, very good time for everyone whose Sun get exalted. Everyone, all the 12 signs will have Sun exalted in different ways. For you here, Sun demands enrichment of soul. Moving forward, Rohiji, from April 20th to 30th of April, this is when Jupiter will enter into Ashwini Nakshatra. Okay, now Ashwini Nakshatra is the nakshatra ruled by Ketu, but it is where the sun will get exalted, and sun will be Sun will be in very close conjunction during this time with Jupiter. Okay, because Sun has also just entered like 8 days ago, 8 10 days ago, 8 days ago to be precise. And Jupiter will enter your Ashwini Nakshatra, and that is when you will find someone, some guru or some kind of spiritual person who will transform your life, who will just who will act like a doctor to you. He will put you into right place. He will tell you the meaning of life. He will tell you why are you here for. He will tell you the purpose of your life. That is the kind of guru you can meet during this time. And as Jupiter is going to be here for a longer period of time, this is the time when you want to be very, very spiritual. If you become that, everything is going to be working in your favor. The mool mantra for you is Om Namah Bhagavate Vasudevaya, because Jupiter sitting in the house of what you say, your luck, and looking at the house of luck, that is the with the ninth drishti on the ninth, on the what you say, on your fifth house. Very, very good. You very, very good time for enlightenment, good time to get master of something. Very, very good. So Jupiter here will give expansion related to your luck. Your luck will increase. Your luck will be at seventh sky. Everything will be so good. Rahu here, which was giving problem alone or giving little bit of delays in your luck, and nothing was moving forward. Everything will move forward, and there will be this stellium of four planets here. Very, 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 very important, and it has very, very big significance. So after that, Mars will enter into Punarvasu Nakshatra. Again, Punarvasu Nakshatra is the nakshatra of Jupiter. So Jupiter will get more powerful because Mars here is sitting in the house of gains. That is why you will get gains from your luck, from your bhagya, from your destiny. And Venus will enter into Mrigashara Nakshatra on 22nd, 26th of April, where Venus, will go into the nakshatra of Mars. So you will be aggressive in your workforce. You will be going like, oh no, no one can stop me, right? That kind of attitude. And after that, Sun will enter into Bharni Nakshatra again, a time of transformation for you, a time of transformation where you will find the purpose of your life. And now, after 28th of April, you will say that this is a time when I feel very much relaxed, because on 27th of April, because Jupiter was in close conjunction of Sun, he was, into combust mode. He will also get active. So you can expect all the good luck or good things happening to you after 20th of April for Leo ascendant people.